Good morning, family. This is Oh My Curls, and I am doing my first video today, and it is a rant. As you can see, my current location, I am in my garage and my laundry room where I had a fire. Yes, my dryer, not the vent, but the front part of the panel where you push the buttons caught on fire about a month ago, May 31st, Memorial Day. No one was injured, thank God. I was the only one home, and I was able to call the fire department, and they came and put it out. But there's damage, and unfortunately, we're not displaced in the sense that all the power is out because these lights are on. However, I did have to move, which leads me to why I'm making this video. I have stayed with some friends, and my son has stayed with his brother, and he has to move in the near future. And I was trying to secure a place, a one bedroom, um, one bath, uh, with this company that does furnished apartments because all of my things have been taken to the cleaning service because soot got on them and they need to be processed in order for them not to be damaged. So the cleaning company has those items, so my house is empty. We're not able to stay in here. So I received some funds from the insurance adjuster. I am trying to find a place for us to stay where all of us can stay. And so I temporarily got this one bedroom. Within the next month, we'll move into the two bedroom because my my property won't be, the renovations won't be fixed or the damage won't be repaired by August 6th. They're thinking maybe late August, maybe September before everything is done and fixed and I am made whole. So, I have been in contact with the landing almost since day one. A lady named Bailey called her. She's been emailing me back and forth and was never able to get her on the phone. But spoke to some other people. Spoke to a guy named Dimitri. He gave me some leads. Then I spoke to Elliot. Elliot was wonderful. Elliot gave me some more leads, followed up with me. He recommended a place out in Amelia Island. Nice place, however, in the county in which we live, not the adjacent county next door. So there was another property who had an immediate occupancy availability, and I went and looked out there. That was more appropriate. He called me. We, I paid. I paid my money. And so then they sent me some emails, and I was supposed to move in actually the 9th, and which was yesterday. And so they said, submit your um, photo ID, submit, your paycheck stubs or banking banking statements for 3 months. I chose to submit my pay stubs for 3 months. I am a teacher with a master's degree. Been working in the field for since 2005. I did have a little break, but I'm back and I'm teaching. And so I submitted that documentation, got a text message saying I need to have income 2 times the amount, which is, I think that place was 16 something with utilities included. And it is a furnished apartment because, again, the cleaning service has my personal belongings and they're in storage or being cleaned and then going to be stored. So they said I need to have income of $4,960. And as a teacher, guess what? Didn't quite make that $4,960 mark. So I'm like, okay, well, I do have a little bit of extra income from my son who is underage. Can I submit that? I'll be about $300 short. She kept saying, well, why don't you just submit your banking statements? That's a little personal and invasive. What is the outcome if I've already done the calculations. What is, because there's no need for me to submit additional documentation if you're saying I have to meet this threshold and I know I don't meet that threshold. So I spoke with a um, supervisor, and again, I'm saying, well, what's the need of my bank statements? Bank statements. Well, I said it's not going to show any more money. I'm telling you all that I am, and the insurance company, I'm telling you all that I am um, $300 short of what you say the threshold needs to be for a one bedroom place. And anyway, my insurance company is paying this. I am displaced. The insurance company, um, through my homeowner's policy, will be paying this bill. So, needless to say, they couldn't help me. Their rules were their rules, and I got a little bit upset. And I did call her out her name, but and my son he needs lodging, and we need lodging. So, called again, talked to another supervisor. At this point, I'm asking for a supervisor or the CEO's name and an address where I can mail a. I want to do a correspondence. She keeps telling me, ma'am, um, you, if we transfer you to someone else, they're going to tell you the same because you don't meet the requirements. I told her I clearly understand that. I'm asking for, well, you've already talked to a director. Okay, whoever's over them, CEO or somebody that's above your pay grade and their pay grade. So, needless to say, she gave me someone's number, someone's name at the correspondence in Alabama. But I felt violated. And I called my insurance adjuster. I've been calling them all day, and I hadn't gotten a response. And he finally called me after I had done really kind of lost my temper and was in a panic. And he said that they'll give me a letter and stating that I had a fire and that they're going to be paying this. And that once they took my money, I should have been able to move in. And that really was a violation. And I appreciate him for saying that. But the landing, your policies, they stink. They stink of a whole lot of different things because I know that people, many of your people who work for you couldn't even afford to live there. Who makes not $4,960 every month teaching? You have to be a teacher 30 years before you make $59,520. That's what you're requiring. And many of your employees don't make that. Good people. You're trying to help good people. I'm a good person. You didn't help me. Your customers, Sullivan, Savannah, those people in Alabama, terrible. Elliott was pretty good. Everybody else was terrible. And I don't have. So, Beware of the landing and their funky practices. It's a way to discriminate, and they have a right to discriminate based on if you can't afford their place. But it stinks. And you violated me, and I'm going to let everybody know about how you do business because it wasn't fair and it wasn't right. And I know the people that you hire don't make $4,960 a month for a one-bedroom place. Predatory at its best. Discriminatory. Yeah. We know. We know. But your loss. You don't get my funds. You don't get my revenue. You don't get my money. You didn't want it anyway, right? The landing. Not a great place to do business with. Not a helpful company. This is, please be sure to like, subscribe, and make a comment. This is Oh My Curls signing off, and I do have to find a place. So if you know a place, well, I can't tell you where I'm at. But if you know of a company that's nationwide, that's in Florida, that's in North Florida, who do short-term housing that's furnished, please comment down below, and so that I can, see if I can find some housing for us, some temporary housing. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Oh My Curls signing off. Peace.